We're live, right? Are we? Are we? Is there no jam anymore? Are you kidding me? There we go. There we go. It's not done. I'll just get with any jam, so yeah. Any jam is alright with me. Okay. Yeah, we're on Twitter right now. So, yeah, what we're going to do is that we're going to be scrolling through my entire section of bookmarks because that's where I left all the tweets. I've seen all of them. I've seen everything, but we're going to be having a deep dive. We're going to be talking about all of them, almost all of them. So, yeah, the first tweet I have here is from Adam Farrell. A massive NFL trade is currently in the final stages, expected to be wrapped up by Saturday night. Is he reliable? Oh my gosh, he is! Never mind, he's a parody account. Yeah, I was kidding. Oh, I bet. Nah, nobody fell for it. I was like, watch, somebody's gonna. Hopefully, somebody falls for it. So yeah, here's my entire section of bookmarks. Right, we're gonna be scrolling all the way down, and we're gonna be all the way to the first trade, or all the way to the first signing we got. Don't worry about the other stuff. I'm not weird, I swear. All my life, I'm not weird. I can scroll through my other bookmarks if you need me to. I'm not weird, I promise. Look, here's Coldplay stuff. WWE, Kevin Owens, NASCAR, WrestleMania. Yeah, see? It's nothing weird, I promise. Alright, so this is the first one we got. This was on... When was this? This was on Sunday, I believe. Yeah, this was on Sunday night, so, yeah. Alright, hold on, let's go through the NBA scores right now. In the second quarter, you got the Pistons up 59-52 against the 76ers. You got the Magic up 56-51 against the Wizards. The Suns up 65-52 against the Pacers. And in the first quarter, you have the Hawks up 27-18 against the Nets. And the Heat up 26-14. Anyone see that Bam at the Bayou game? We're going to put his highlights later on. We're going to put his highlights on. 83 points. How about that? 83 freaking points. That's crazy. All right, let's go with the first one. The first one for our free agency reactions. Trent McDuffie has agreed to a 4-year, $124 million extension, making the highest paid corner at $31 million per year. The Rams have signed Trent McDuffie, which a big blow for the Chiefs. Honestly, they just lost a big chunk of that secondary they have there. Meanwhile, it makes the Rams look even more powerful. I think the Rams have been adding a lot of weapons on defense. So really good signing by the Rams. Really good start to free agency so far. So let's move on. The Chargers are signing fullback Alec Ingold to a 2-year, $7.5 million deal. Good signing there. How much do they have on... What is the question? They have... okay, I don't think Eckler is coming back. I think Hampton is still there. Gadsden is too. Gadsden's a fucking tight end. What am I talking about? So I think a fullback will be needed, especially for the blocking. The O-line... for the Chargers. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it still needs to get somewhere. I feel like signing a fullback and a guy who can run but block at the same time, I think, is a good idea there. So, decent signing, I'll say that there. I need to rate these. So, with this signing, 8 out of 10. With this one, 7 out of 10. So, yeah. The Bills are trading Taron Johnson to the Raiders. So, if we go Taron Johnson... trade. All right. Okay. So the Raiders got him. 122 defensive stops. That's the most among corners. So that's a good pickup by the Raiders. The Raiders have been actually doing a lot in free agency. They received Taron Johnson in the 7th rounder. Wow, wait, that's actually pretty good. And the Bills got a 2026 6th rounder. So that's a good trade. That's a good trade. So yeah. I'm going to give this one a 7.5 out of 10. We saw this one, Dolphins releasing Tua Tagovailoa. We saw this coming we saw this coming since the start of last season, honestly. Since that Colts game, we've seen this coming. I'll show you the team he went with later on, but yeah. Let's just pretend we're barely reacting to it. Yeah, good decision by the Dolphins, honestly. I think they need to start fresh and rebuild. So, yeah, I'm not going to rate this decision, but yeah, certainly shocking, right? The Jets are trading for Minka Fitzpatrick in exchange for a 2026 seventh rounder, which is this year's. So, not bad. How old is Minka Fitzpatrick? How old is Minka Fitzpatrick? Just killed this bug, by the way. Okay. Okay. How old is Minka? He's 29. Okay, so he still has oops. Okay, so whoops. That's embarrassing. So I feel like he has some good years left in the tank. Let's just see how he does with New York. So yeah, I'll give it a 7 out of 10. So pretty cool to see there. Ooh, Cowboys trading for Rashawn Gary. This one happened early in the morning too. This happened at 8:41 in the morning. Actually, no, that's a lot later than I thought. I woke up seeing that, which I'm guessing I just woke up late, I guess, because I thought it was early. But the Cowboys are trading for Rashawn Gary. Sure, why not? By the way, the first quarter just ended for the Heat and Bucks game. The Heat are up 31-21. Okay, if I remember correctly, the Cowboys traded a fourth for him. We'll see. Let me just fact check that right now. Let's see. Okay, the Cowboys get Rashawn Gary. The Packers get a 2027 third round pick. Okay. Thought it was late, but I guess not. It's not a late one? It's a day 3 pick. It's not third round pick. It's a day 3 pick. So, yeah, I need to block Dub Cleveland, by the way. Okay, day 3 pick. That's not bad, honestly. I wonder if he's still good, though. I wonder if he's still good. I remember saying, like, back at the start of last season, I'm like, I remember saying this in, like, in August of last year. I was like, I would have been okay with the Michael trade if they traded Rashawn Gary instead of Kenny Clark, but Kenny Clark ended up working out, and I guess Rashawn Gary, we're going to get him anyway, so, I mean, good move for Dallas, I guess. It had some more depth for that D-line. Well, I think it's good now because they traded Dan Odigizua away. Gosh. Bruh. What the hell? The Miz will be on, Jiller will be on Miz TV tomorrow? Alright. Streaming SmackDown as well tomorrow. Damn, I suck. Yeah, by the way, the Magic are up 63-56 at halftime against the Wizards, and the Hawks are up 30-21 against the Nets at the end of the first. Packers traded Rashawn Gary to the Cowboys. 7 out of 10 there. Texans agreed to terms with Sheldon Rankins. How much help does CJ Stroud need at this point? I heard the Texans O-line was, I don't even know if it was good. 2023 wasn't good. I don't think it was good last year either. Although it doesn't really matter since CJ Stroud is going to throw 15 picks per game anyways. I'm kidding. I think Sheldon Rankins is a good it's a defensive guy. Never fucking mind then. I suck. But the Texans keeping their strong defensive players is a really good move for them, considering they had the number 1 defense in the league. So yeah, 2-year contract with $12 million. That's not even bad. I give that an 8 out of 10. That's a good signing. Shut up, Chris. Sorry. I love you, Chris. Travis Kelce expected to return to the Chiefs for the 14th season. He was still doing pretty decently last season, so why not? He was still doing pretty decently, so man, nothing really to say here. The Colts extending Alec Pierce 4 years, $114 million. A good signing there for the Colts right there. Alec Pierce, I've seen some of his highlights. I've seen some Colts games this year. He's done pretty well. Make some good big-time catches. So I think this is a good signing, 8 out of 10 right here. 4 years, $114 million. So I'm guessing he'll be wide receiver 1 because I think Pittman went to the Steelers, if I remember correctly. So, yeah, pretty good signing for the Colts right there. The Falcons are signing Olamide Zaccheaus. Zaccheaus, honestly, has been sneaky good, honestly. I need to see his contract, though. I want to see if they overpaid him or underpaid him. How do you spell Zaccheaus? Olamide Zaccheaus. How much, though? Okay, they reunite with him, I guess. Yeah. He had 39 catches, 313 yards, and 2 touchdowns for Zaccheaus last year. I think honestly, I think he's pretty good. I've seen a good amount of Bears games because for some reason the Bears got put on prime time a lot. What the hell is this? Why don't I remember this? I was watching that Cowboys game live. I guess not. Oh, he was a former Falcons and Eagles receiver. Wow, and Bears receiver. Wow, interesting. That's pretty cool. I think it's a good signing, honestly. Oh, hold on. I need to text me. Okay. Uh, I think it's a good signing, though. That's the thing. I think it's a decent signing. Good to know. See you later to watch. I appreciate the honesty. All right, let's log back in. Halftime, the Suns are up 67-61. Damn, the Pacers came back. Okay. Falcons got Zacchaeus. All right. Patriots are signing Drummond Jones for 3 years, $39 million. Nothing really much to say here because I haven't really seen much of Drummond Jones. I think it's a good signing though to help that Patriots D line a little bit. The Patriots defense was good, but I think on D line they could use another name. So I'm okay with this. I don't really care about this one too much. Raiders re-signing Eric Stokes. 3 years, $30 million. Okay, let's go. Eric Stokes stats. All right, with the Raiders. Wow. How many tackles? How useful was he? Is a big question. How useful was he? He only played 5 games. Wait, he actually played only 5 games? Or are these just recents? These are just recents, I'm guessing. In the last 5 games, 9-5. Okay, I mean, not the greatest, but hey. Oh my gosh, stop doing that. Oh my gosh, stop doing that. That's embarrassing. Embarrassing. I hate when that happens. First, $20 million guaranteed. That's not a bad contract. I mean, yeah, keep the names you already have, honestly. This was the big one, yup. Kenneth Walker signs with the Chiefs. I wonder how much that one was. I wonder how much money this one was. I don't know why the Seahawks didn't keep him. My gosh. Dude, this guy tweeted this like a week ago. It actually came true. Oh, awesome. Kenneth Walker, 3 years, $45 million. That's not bad. And he was the Super Bowl MVP, I'm pretty sure. So this is a good contract. The Chiefs finally have a running back because Pacheco, man, was averaging like, what, 2 yards a carry. Kareem Hunt's old. So I think this is a great signing, great decision by Chiefs management right there to get Kenneth Walker. So yeah, pretty awesome there. Pretty good there. Like 10 out of 10 signing there. Buccaneers re-signing Cade Otton. That's good. I think they need to keep their franchise tight end. I don't even think they have a good backup tight end. So yeah, why not re-sign Cade Otton? Good decision there. Rams is signing Jalen Watson, so they took another Chiefs player, adding a lot more depth into that secondary. I mean, the Rams were cooking on day one. Jalen Watson, 3 years, $51 million deal with $34 million guaranteed. Good contract there. I give it another 8 out of 10. That was another good signing. That's pretty cool. That's honestly pretty cool. Yeah, they just took another Chiefs. Defender. It's pretty insane. But like I just said right now, adding more depth to that secondary, pretty good decision there. I like it. Panthers signing Jalen Phillips. What the hell? Okay, that's a bigger contract than I thought. 4 years, $120 million. How good was he? So So with the Eagles, he got 2 sacks. This is not reliable. Okay. Man, he did nothing in the wild card game against Buffalo. I'm guessing he just rested the starters. He did our tackles. 6 against Buffalo, 1 against Washington. Nothing against the Raiders, really? Did they overpay for him? He's a good addition. I mean, it helps the defense, so I'm okay with it, I guess. So yeah, 4 years, $120 million? That's crazy. I just got done dirty. Jalen Phillips for $120 million. I did not think that was that big of a contract. How good is he? This one was another one. Colts trading wide receiver Michael Pittman to the Steelers. I'm pretty sure, not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure that he was wide receiver 1. Wide receiver 1 for Indianapolis, and then they signed Alec Pierce instead, and then traded Michael Pittman. It was a trade good. Let's see. Was the trade good? Okay, so his contract is 3 years, $59 million. But what was the trade? He had 784 yards, 7 touchdowns last season. He joins the Steelers. All right. That's not bad. Not bad stats at all. Okay. Steelers get Michael Pittman. I don't want to trust Doug Cleveland. Okay, there we go. Steelers get Michael Pittman Jr. a 7th round pick, and the Colts get a 6th. That's honestly, I would have given a 5th. I think Pittman's better than what the stats are. I think Pittman's better than what this is making him out to be. So that's a hot take, but I honestly think he's better than what that contract states. I mean, 3 years, $59 million is not bad, but I think a 5th would have been okay. But hey, all right, I guess the Colts thought it was good, so okay. Dude, I didn't like this one. Dolphins signing Malik Willis immediately after releasing Tua, by the way. 3 years, $67.5 million deal, and $45 million fully guaranteed. Dude, Malik Willis, he was low-key cooking for the games he was playing. He did really well against the Ravens. I know the Packers got blown out, but he did really good against that Ravens team. He did really good against that Ravens team, so yeah. Yeah. Malik Willis is a very, very, very I think he's more than serviceable. I think he's a top 5 backup in the league to have right now, honestly. Let's see. Who do the Bills have as a backup? Nobody. Who does the offense have? I don't know anymore. Actually, no. It's that guy from Texas, but I don't think he's as good as they're making him out to be. For the Jets, is Justin Fields and Tyrod Taylor. Horrible. No. Malik Willis clears. Malik Willis versus... Who's the backup of the Patriots? I forgot already. Okay. I'm taking Drake May over Malik Willis, though. Okay, for the Ravens, I'm taking Malik Willis over Cooper Rush. Oh, for sure! Over Jake Browning. I would take Malik over Joe Flacco. Steelers, Mason Rudolph, yeah, taking him over Mason Rudolph any day. Texans, no, give me General Mills over Malik Willis. So he's already 3rd place behind those 2 right now. For the Colts, I don't know who that kid is, but I think he still needs a lot of time to develop. So I'm not gonna really shame him too much. So yeah, I don't even know his name. He was the guy that threw the Hail Mary against the Jaguars because Phillip Rivers couldn't. So, yeah, he's better than no, not that. I don't know. But my point is, Malik Willis I think he's really good. He was a really good backup. I think as a starter, he's gonna do pretty good as well. So yeah, Malik Willis to the Dolphins, really good signing there. Ooh, the Giants are signing Isaiah. I forgot about this one too. 3 years, $40 million. All right, so he's gonna get what, 3 years, $40 million. How much is that? What is 40 divided by 3? How much is that per year? I'm pretty sure it's a decimal number too. 40 divided by 3. $13 million per year. 13 point something $million per year. Around there. But the Giants getting Isaiah Likely, I think, is a good tight end. This is going to separate him and Mark Andrews, though, which is the thing. But he's also going to reunite against. I'm not against. He's going to reunite with John Harbaugh as well. So, yeah, and I think the Giants are missing somebody on that tight end route. I don't think Bellinger. I don't think Bellinger was cutting it for them. I think they actually still have Bellinger, so it was Likely and Bellinger duo would actually go pretty well for New York. So yeah, why not? This is a good signing. Who the fuck is Demario Davis? 2 years, $22 million deal, $11 million per year. Who is Demario? Oh, he's on the Saints. No wonder I don't know him because. No wonder I don't know him because what's it called? I didn't watch a single Saints game last season at all. So, yeah. 2 years, $22 million. I mean, it helps with the defense. So okay. The Titans are signing Mitch Trubisky on a 2-year deal. He was with the Bills for the last, 3 years? So, yeah, Mitch Trubisky going to the Titans, backing up Cam Ward. Now the hope is for Cam Ward to just stay healthy the entire year. But, not bad either. Titans signing Mitch Trubisky. Mitch Trubisky screams Titans, in my opinion, as well. So, cool, I guess. Falcons signing tight end Austin Hooper. Him and Kyle Pitts tight end duo. That'll go pretty well. I think he's going to be used for blocking because I know Kyle Pitts is used for more receiving than anything. Even though he's a damn tight end. Kyle Pitts is more of a receiver to me, but yeah. I think him and Austin Hooper tight end duo would be pretty good for the Falcons. So we'll see. Man, if only they can get a quarterback. Ooh, Buccaneers signing Kenneth Gainwell on a 2-year, $14 million deal. $7 million per year. Kenneth Gainwell, I think he did pretty decently last year. He was sharing the field with, not Najee, who was it? Kenneth Gainwell, who was he sharing the field with last year? I forgot his name. But, yeah. I think this is a good signing. Especially, I think it's a good contract, too. I think Gainwell had some pretty cool flashy moments last year as well. Let's see. Hold on, if I can find Kenneth Gainwell highlights. Nah, let's just put Kenneth Gainwell right now. Whoa! 2024. Damn. Why are these all my tweets? Kenneth Gainwell in for 2 touchdowns. All right, that's not even bad. You see, this one was this catch was crazy as well. That's pretty cool. It's not bad. I don't think he's bad. I think Kenneth Gainwell was pretty decent, honestly. 200 touches, 1,000 yards, and 8 touchdowns in 2025. Steelers got him for like a year, and that's it. Yeah, I don't think Kenneth Gainwell was bad. So, I would say it's a pretty okay signing. Buccaneers signing Anzalone's a game changer, honestly. So yeah, that's a go. So 2 straight Buccaneers signings. Anzalone is a game changer at times. So I think that's a good move by Tampa, but it takes away a pivotal linebacker for Detroit. So yeah, good signing for Tampa Bay here. Bears signing safety Kobe Bryant. Yeah, the Seattle Seahawks defensive players are just they're all going to their separate teams at this point. Signing Kobe Bryant. I think they just traded away Nahshon Wright. I think they also traded Brisker. So, good signing here for the Bears if they were going to do that anyway. So, yep. How good was Kobe Bryant throughout last season? First of all, how is the contract? Kobe Bryant. I swear, if I see Kobe with if I see Kobe Bryant like the other Kobe Bryant, I'm gonna crash out. Okay, 3 years, $40 million. That's not bad. Okay, I don't know if it's a good move by fans. I think he's decent. I haven't really watched him though, so that's the thing. He has produced an overall PFF grade of 72.7. That's interesting. Seattle lost those three. Interesting. Yeah, all of these. Michael Jackson. Second lowest passer rating among safeties. Bryant's 4 interceptions were tied for the fourth most. Okay. Now that I see that, that's not a bad signing. Commander signing Mick Robinson, 2 years, $16 million with 9.3 guaranteed. How good is he? Let's go look at it. Amir Robinson. Oh, it's Robertson. Oh, shit, sorry. Why did I say Robinson? Of course, he had 5 tackles against Dallas.
My name's RJ Decker. I'm a private investigator. Are you this close to proving it's a murder?
I'm embarrassed. Alright, I guess I'm not going to look at his stats anymore. That was embarrassing. Mick Robinson. Robertson, what am I doing, dude? How old is he? 27. Not bad. He was on the Raiders before. Alright. Okay, let's see. 27 years old, 6-year veteran. Played for the Raiders and the Lions last year. 487 snaps at corner. 287 at slot. PFF ranked him 110th of qualifying 114 corners last year. Okay, interesting. What was this? 3 days ago? Interesting. 98 really. What? The Raiders beat the Packers? What the crap? In 2023, yeah, but what the hell? I never knew about this. He had a really bad injury, so I wonder if that's going to tamper with his career. This is a highlight from him, I guess. Ooh, we locked up Joe Burrow. I'm kidding. I'm sorry, Jamar Chase. He's injury prone from what I'm seeing. Clean breaking his... I don't want to see that. I think I saw that live, too, which was... Yuck! Jets signing Joseph Osai. 3 years, $36 million. Is he a defensive guy or an offensive guy? If it's a defensive guy, that's actually helping the... It's actually helping a lot. It's actually gonna help the Jets. Not a lot, but he's gonna help the Jets. It's gonna help the Jets. Pass rusher, 14.5 sacks in 4 years. Not bad. Alright, that's all I need to know. Good signing there. This is a big one right here. Raiders signing Tyler Linderbaum to 3 years, $81 million deal. That's a big contract. 60 million guaranteed is bold as well, but yeah. Linderbaum, how good is he? He's a good center in my opinion. He's a good snapper. Depends on what QB the Raiders will have, but I think he's a good blocker, good snapper. That's a good signing for the Raiders right there. So let's move on. Cardinals. Cardinals signing Tyler Algier, 2 years, $12.2 million deal. I think Algier is a good back. I think Algier is a good back. I said Algier. I mean, that's kind of his name, but no, it's Algier because it's an E, not an A. I say Algier because Algier is in the O'Reilly Autosport Series in NASCAR. But Algier, yeah, 2 years, $12.2 million. Good pickup by the Cardinals, though. I think he's a good red zone guy, if I'm not mistaken. I think he's still a good back. He has his moments where he just breaks out completely, though. I think it's a good signing, but is he a red zone guy? He's a big physical runner. Yeah, honestly, that's not bad. I just think Atlanta doesn't want him. I don't think Atlanta wants him to be RB1 to like compete with Bijan. I think it'll be good to see him be RB1 for a different team. So yeah, unless he's gonna share with James Conner, I have no idea. But it's a good signing by Arizona. Oh yeah, for the Saints as well. Travis Etienne going to the Saints is something I just did not see coming at all. The Saints, in my opinion, are the NPCs of the NFL, honestly. But this is a really good pickup by the Saints. I had Travis Etienne for my fantasy league, and he was cooking. Yeah, a lot of receiving touchdowns and a lot of good, a lot of good running games as well. I think he's gonna really help that Saints running game as well. Kamara's getting old, and I feel like him and Kamara splitting next season is gonna really help that Saints offense, especially with the run. So yeah, good signing by the Saints. My goodness, did not see that one coming. Titans are signing Wan'Dale Robinson for how much though? I'm gonna say this already. I think it's a good signing. Him going back with Dayball is also a cool thing there. Robinson, in the Giants games I watched, he's really good. He's pretty good. No, actually, no, he's pretty decent in my opinion. So I wouldn't say really good. Yeah, because right here, what's it called? He played the Cowboys defense. That doesn't count. But he did have 1,014 yards, 4 touchdowns in 92 catches. I think he's a really decent receiver. I think it's a good pickup. I think it's a good weapon for Cam Ward. So, yeah, we get signing there. Oh my gosh, the Eric Jones hat. The Eric Jones emoji. I need to have this as my wallpaper because this is just gold in my opinion. Oh my gosh, this one. Oh boy. 49ers are signing Mike Evans to a 3-year deal. He has experience. He is getting old, but he's still showing that he can go. I saw his one game I streamed that one game against the Falcons, that Thursday night game. That was the game where I'm convinced he just wanted to leave the Bucs at that point because of how much they choked that game away. But yeah, that game just showed he could still go. He had like 120 yards, I believe. So yeah, and the Niners have a lot of good receivers too. Yeah, this is the exact moment right there where he just did not want to leave. Or where he just wanted to leave at that point. So, yeah. Mike Evans is a 49er. There's his highlight reel right here. Yeah, that Falcons game, he did amazing. He did really well. Around 120 yards. He can still go. I know he's old, but he can still go. I think this could be a really good year for him. He's going to be with McCaffrey, Kittle. He could be a good wide receiver one. There's Juwan Jennings in there, too. I think he would be a really good addition to that Niners receiving core. So, yeah. Steelers signing Jamel Dean, 3 years, $36.7 million. All right, let's see how good he is. I don't know who he is, so let's see how good he is. Let's see. Apparently, it's a good move. 3 picks, 9 pass deflections, 2 forced fumbles. Oh, he was on the Bucs. Okay. Oh, he's a good Steeler. He's fast. He's quick, too. Yeah, he snatched that pick. He has good awareness too. From the highlight reel. Top 5 secondary. Okay, I guess this is a good deal. 41.7 completion percentage allowed. 4.7 yards per target allowed. This is really good. Wow, really good stats. All right. Steelers were cooking here. My gosh, he's not that good. But he has 25 replies. I'm not going to click on it because it's going to ruin my bookmarks and where I am right now. So, yeah. Okay. Good signing by the Steelers. They're cooking. Bears are signing Devin Bush at 3 years, $30 million, $10 million per year. Linebacker. So it helps with the linebacker core because I don't really see that many good names associated with the Bears linebacker core. So yeah, why not? Falcons are signing wide receiver Jahan Dotson. Good move, honestly. Jahan Dotson's pretty good in my opinion. He's a lot better than people make him out to be. I mean, I think he's a second-string receiver, but I think he's pretty good. Good pickup for the Falcons here and Tua, I guess. But yeah, pretty cool. Browns signing Zion Johnson, 3 years, $49.5 million. That's cool, I guess. Is he good? Zion Johnson. Now this is gonna take away from the Chargers O line, which is not good. The Chargers need everybody they can get at this point. Okay, he has potential. Zion Johnson, among guards that played over 1,000 snaps last year per PFF, 30th in run block grade. Okay. Tied 14th in pressures with 29. Wow, third most sacks giving up, though. We'll see. How are you grading? Oh, never mind. Chargers fan, but honestly, I'm not really seeing. But Zion Johnson is awesome, apparently. Okay. I guess we're gonna have to bum out Zion Johnson. What? Okay. I'm seeing so many mixed opinions, so I'm just gonna say. I need to pause this. Hold on, let me just put like something random. Oops. Wait, do I have anything on iCloud that I need to? Downloads. I guess I'll do this. Alright, we're back. Okay. So I'm seeing mixed opinions. I think this is going to have to be one of those deals where they're going to have to say, well, wait till game day. I don't know how that will go. Titans are signing John Franklin Myers. 3 years, $63 million. All right. Interesting. I don't know much about this guy. So let's search him up. Fun duo. Okay. 14.5 sacks in two seasons for Denver. Enough for me. All right, at halftime, you got the Heat up 59-51 against the Bucks. Okay. Chargers signing another tight end for the Ravens, I guess. Charlie Collard, 3 years, $24.3 million. Haven't really seen him too much on the Ravens, so I think with the Chargers, he's gonna have more of a chance to step out, or to break out. More of a chance to break out. I'm not saying he will. I'm just saying there's a chance to explore how good he really is on tight end. So 3 years. Good luck, Chargers. Giants signing Tremaine Edmonds, 3 years, $36 million, $23.7 million guaranteed. Good deal. I think Tremaine Edmonds is pretty good. So, yeah, good deal for the Giants. Cordell Flott, Titans. 3 years, $44 million, $32 million guaranteed. Does he really help with that secondary? We'll see. Cordell Flott. Get all these porn stars out of here, bro. 38 tackles, 1 pick, 11 pass deflections, 1. Okay, 52.2 completion. Clutch interception. Oh, that was against the Eagles? Nah. That's his big highlight last year, alright. That was literally his biggest highlight. Picked up Jalen Hurts. This guy literally said Giants are going to get Cordell Flott. He just got traded to the Titans, or signed with the Titans, so yikes, but good signing, honestly. Good signing. Doesn't look bad for now. Brian Cook going to the Bengals, don't know much about him. 3 years, $40.2 million. I've heard his name, but I just haven't really seen much of him, honestly, which is not a really good sign, but alright, 3 years, $40.2 million contract. By the way, the Hawks are up 57-50 against the Nets. Okay. Broncos resigning J.K. Dobbins, good idea there. Via himself. But I think that's a good. Honestly, that's a good resigning right there. How much has he been hurt? No idea. But I think he's still good. I don't blame Denver for wanting to keep him. So, yeah, good signing there for Denver. Titans signing Alontae Taylor. 3 years, $60 million contract. I don't know who he is. 3 years, $60 million. He was on the Saints. 83 tackles, 2 picks, 11 pass deflections, 2 sacks. Not bad. Yeah, not bad. Robert Saleh, cornerback. Robert Saleh's on the Titans now, right? I actually have no idea. I should have done a stream with the coaching search. I'm not gonna lie to you. 20 million per year, yeah. Yeah, 20, 40, 60. Alontae Taylor. Alright. He's pretty good. Alright, I guess he's good. From all these opinions so far. Why not? Who just texted me? Who is this? Marcus Mariota, 1 year, $7 million. He's a good backup, so why not, right? Who is this? I'm gonna search this guy up on my phone. I'll tell you after the stream. Stream ends in like 20 minutes, I'm pretty sure. So I set this in to end like in 20 minutes. So yeah, I think we're actually going a lot slower than I thought. So yeah. But yeah, Commanders are signing Marcus Mariota, 1 year, $7 million deal. Not a bad backup, so yeah. Pass rusher. Oh my goodness! Odafe Owe, 4 years, $100 million with $68 million guaranteed. So 25, 50, 75, $100 million. Damn, that's a big contract. Is he good? I think he is pretty good. So yeah, I'm trying to think of him. I didn't really see too many Chargers games, but I think he's pretty good. I think that's a good pickup by the Commanders. I think it's helping their pass rush because all they have on their pass rush at this point is like aging old guys. So I think he's a good addition there. So good signing by Washington. Bengals are signing edge Boy Mafe, 3 years, $60 million, $20 million per year. Who is Boy Mafe? He's another Seahawk, I guess, and a Super Bowl champion. I think that's enough to convince the Bengals. I think the Bengals should just get anybody because their defense, yikes. Is Boy Mafe good? Let's see. Great signing for the Bengals. He's explosive and can get after the QB. Okay. 67.8 run defense, 11.3 pass rush win rate, 44 pressures, 2 sacks. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. I like the moves. Okay. Okay. Oh, here we go. Falcons signing Tua Tagovailoa. This is such an up and down signing for me because I just have no idea how this guy's gonna do. How this guy's gonna do throughout the year. It's so interesting because like one game. First of all, the one game where he played against the Falcons, his eye, or he couldn't see out of one of his eyes, or one of his eyes had an eye infection, and he ended up throwing for 3 touchdowns. But the next game, he just throws for 3 picks and 1 touchdown. Gets benched to end the game. I don't know. Falcons signing Tua. Is it a good move? I have no idea. Do they trust Penix? I have no idea. After multiple injuries. So yeah, good luck Atlanta, I guess. New start for Tua. I think I'm honestly being optimistic with this one as well. I think he'll do decent. Why not? He has a new weapon in Zacchaeus now, which it sounds bad on paper, but honestly, in my opinion, I think it's a good signing for them to get Zacchaeus. And for having Tua throw to him, yeah, not bad. Oh, Coldplay warning sign sound check, by the way. Cardinals signing Gardner Minshew. They just signed Drew McIntyre. But the Cardinals are signing Gardner Minshew, which, not bad. Yikes. Yeah. Gardner Minshew, 1 year, $5.7 million. Yeah, good backup. Commanders re-signing Larry Tunsil, 2 years, $60.2 million. Not bad signing either. I like him. I think he's pretty decent. I think he's pretty good. So, yeah. Who is Kwity Paye? $60 million per year. It's another pass rusher for the Raiders, so it's good for them, I guess. Broncos releasing Dre Greenlaw. I think Dre is really good. I don't know. I think it's because of behavior. I remember this one game where he just like was criticizing a ref or something. He was doing something with the ref, got suspended for that one game. I think this is entirely on behavioral issues because I think Drake Greenlaw is really good. So yeah. Saints signing Noah Fant. Noah Fant's just everywhere at this point. I think it's good for the Saints though because I think they need a tight end. So good signing there. 2-year deal. Okay. Raiders sign. Okay. Nakobe Dean. Nakobe Dean's good. Trust me, I've seen Eagles games. Nakobe Dean is good. 3 years, $36 million. Let me just double check that he's actually good. I'm kidding. I know he's good. But I want to see some stats. How did he do last year? 10 games, 55 tackles, 4 sacks. That's not bad. Nakobe Dean is a dog, yeah. He was offered a similar deal by the Cowboys. I did not even know that. The Cowboys wanted him. They want everyone at this point. Yeah, almost one of the best defenders in the NFL. I think he's good. Yeah, but he was offered a similar deal, but he signed with the Raiders. Why? With a good defense, Dallas is unstoppable. You just hate success. I'm kidding. They also got Quay Walker. I just noticed this. Why did I forget the Packers got rid of Quay Walker, bro? I actually forgot. What the heck? I like legit forgot that they also got Quay Walker too. I thought the Packers just released him. I didn't think the Raiders actually picked him up. Bro! Quiddy Pay, defensive guy, somebody else. And now Nakobe Dean, Quay Walker. The Raiders are cooking. They were cooking in free agency, so yeah. Rishi Chiki, good re-signing there. He's known to be a game changer. So, good re-signing by the Seahawks. Panthers signing Kenny Pickett. I'm guessing he's going to be a third string. Because they have Bryce Dalton. I have no idea if they're going to get rid of Andy Dalton. So, Kenny Pickett, is he a good signing? I have no idea, dude. Kenny Pickett's just... It's a one-year deal. I get it, but still. I just never was a fan of Kenny Pickett, honestly. Ooh, Texans getting Reed Blankenship. Oh, that's a good one. That's a really good one. Texans adding more to that destructive defense. If they just got Reed Blankenship. I think Reed Blankenship is also really good as well. He was part of the Eagles' doomsday defense, so yeah. Yeah. Cardinals got Kendrick Bourne. Kendrick Bourne, that one game against the Rams this year, or last season, that was really, really good. That was a really, really good game. And he's been reliable as well. So, not a bad pickup by the Cardinals here. $11 million is not even that much money either in this term. So, yeah. Steelers signing Rico Dowdle. So, Rico Dowdle being the primary running back, I guess. I think it's a good signing. He's going to go back with McCarthy because I remember Rico was in the Cowboys when McCarthy was around. So, yeah, not bad. 2 years, $12.2 million. That's not bad. Yeah, good pickup by the Steelers. Giants signing Greg Newsome, cornerback. Okay. Bills agreed to terms with Dawson Knox under the 3-year deal. Dawson Knox, he's not used much anymore, but he's very reliable when you need him. He makes big time catches, so I think the Bills are smart to keep him in there. I think the Bills are smart to keep him as well. So yeah, pretty cool. Browns are signing Quincy Williams. Yeah, Quinn and Quincy are not even in the Jets anymore a year later. 2 years, $13 million deal with $9 million guaranteed. Good signing by the Browns as well. So yeah, it looks like we're settling down with how blockbuster these are. Yeah. Lions signing Isaiah Pacheco. You need to see his stats, dude. He was terrible last season, dude. Averaged 2 to 3 yards per carry. 47 out of 47. Replacing Dave Montgomery. David Montgomery. Yeah. Wholly overpaid $1.8 million. I really okay. I don't know. I was looking at my phone. Sorry. This run from this was in 2023. This was in 2023 and 2025. He was a whole different player. No, honestly, instead of it being Sonic and Knuckles, it's not Pikachu and Knuckles. You can already tell it's not going to be the greatest duo. I think they're going to prioritize David Montgomery. I'm sorry. They're going to prioritize Jameer Gibbs now, 100%. I don't think they're going to use Pacheco that much, honestly. He's going to be a backup for sure, dude. Extending Cammy Fairbairn. Highest paid kicker. Nice. Okay. Texans signing Braden Smith. O lineman. Okay. Do they really need O lineman? Yeah, I think they kind of do. So, yeah, 2 years, $25 million. How often was Cedar Stroud going to get sacked? Oh, here we go. I was wondering when we were going to see that one. Raiders are trading for QB Geno Smith and 2026 7th round pick to the Jets in exchange for a sixth. Yep. Geno Smith going back to the Jets. It was so poetic, man. His worst ever season. And now he's going back with the team he started off with. That's just poetic. Is it bad? I honestly don't even know what's good or bad anymore with the Raiders and Jets. For the Raiders, I think it's good. Honestly. They might get Mendoza to start off the... They might get Mendoza in the draft. They might get Mendoza in the draft, so that's good for them. For the Jets, I mean, dude, they have Justin Fields, Tyrod Taylor. Their QB room is shot right now. I mean, Geno can throw the ball when he's lit up. When he's good, Geno Smith can go off and have a really good career day. When he's bad, he can throw 5 picks. And Geno Smith did not have any good games last year. Is this a reset? Yeah. Is it good? For the Raiders, it is. For the Jets, I have no idea what to call good anymore. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. I bookmarked this so I can send it to my friend Andrick. I bookmarked it so I can send it to my friend Andrick. For some reason, he's the biggest Kenneth Murray Glazer of all time. I don't know why. It's crazy. So, yeah. Kenneth Murray edits. Jets getting Nahshon Wright. Interesting. Nahshon Wright, I think is good. Bro is already asking for a Tuscany. Nahshon Wright, 1 year deal worth $5.5 million. I think he's good. He's pretty good, honestly. If anything, I think he got underpaid. So, yeah. Nahshon Wright's a good addition to the secondary. Browns signing Elton Jenkins, 2 years, $24 million. That's a big shot for the Packers, the O-line. All right. Saints signing Caden Illis, 3 years, $33 million. $23 million guaranteed. $11 million per year. Alignment and skill set versatility. He's capable on the inside and outside. Good eyes. Plays violent. Okay. Division rival too. That's crazy. Saints got him. Okay. Kellen Moore is cooking. I mean, that's Dove Cleveland, so I don't really take him seriously anymore. It's tank season. Dotson's good. What do you mean? Eagles signing Reek Woolen. Good signing there. Oh my. The frick was that? Lions signing Teddy Bridgewater. Has he even played? I think it's a reunion too, because I think he was in the Lions before going to Tampa Bay. It's Teddy Bridgewater, yeah. He's still alive. He's still playing. Commander signing Leo Chenal. 3 years, $24 million. Not bad, not bad. Like I said earlier, that pass rush is insanely old. So yeah, try to get some young guns, I guess, to improve your pass rush a little bit. So yeah, the Suns are up 96-88 against the Pacers. By the way, at the end of the third quarter. So yeah. The Giants signing fullback Patrick Ricard. Everyone's going back with Harbaugh, it looks like. The Ravens already have Henry, but do they really need a fullback? Kind of. I don't know. Giants, I think it's a good pickup for them, so yeah. Steelers re-signing Cam Hayward. Great signing there. I think he's very useful to that D-line. So yeah. 2 years, $32.2 million, 16.2 guaranteed. Pretty cool there. Texans signing another defensive end. That Texans doomsday defense is going to be crazy. Just mark my words. Cowboys signing another QB in Sam Howell. Dude, honestly, if Dak gets hurt, the season's over at that point. Milton just is not good. Milton's just not good at QB. Sam Howell, that one game I saw when he played for Seattle, he was horrible. Could be a useful backup. He did destroy the Cowboys in his debut, by the way, 26-6. But damn, if Dak gets hurt, the season's over because the QB room does not inspire me at this point. I forgot about this. I forgot about the Max Crosby stuff too, but I think everyone knows how I reacted there. I mean, well, if you didn't, I was like, what the hell? The Cowboys can get him now. We'll see what happens to Max Crosby later on. But the Ravens signed Trey Hendrickson 4 years, $112 million. That's a big contract there. And they just backed out of the Crosby trade because of him failing his physical, allegedly, which I honestly don't know how true that is. But then they just signed Trey Hendrickson, which I'm like, okay. Like, the most unethical thing you can think of is like, oh, we actually don't want to trade our... Shut up. We actually don't want to trade our draft picks, so let's just get Trey Hendrickson instead for nothing and keep the draft picks. So, I mean, I don't even know what to think of the Ravens at this point. Cool, I guess Trey Hendrickson going to a division rival. Joe Burrow's life is over next year. So unless they draft the whole O-line. So yeah. And in the third quarter, by the way, the Pistons are up 104-81 against the 76ers. So yeah. This was crazy. Colts extending Daniel Jones 2 years, $88 million deal that can be up to $100 million with incentives. Dude, his agent, we keep saying it. His agent's the greatest negotiator of all time, dude. And with the Giants too, he had $40 million per year with the Giants at one point. Then they cut him. For this, he had one. Okay, yeah, it was his best year ever. It was a really good year because he got hurt. He tore his Achilles, and they're still giving him a big, big contract, which is something wow. $44 million per year. It could go up to $50 million per year, which is something crazy, dude. Like, yeah, I get it. He had his best year ever. But are the Colts that desperate for a good QB? I mean, this is the best the QB has looked since Andrew Luck, yeah. But, damn, bro. Did you have to pay him this much? It's crazy. I don't know. That's just how I think. Patriots are signing Kevin. Damn, okay, they're taking all the Bears players, I guess. Kevin Byard, 1 year, $9 million deal. Like I said with Deshaun Wright, he's very useful. He's very good. Good signing by the Patriots there. But damn, the Bears. Okay, their defense is about to regress a little bit. Looks like it. Commanders signing Cheek Okonkwo, 3-year deal, tight end. I forgot Zach Ertz was out. Damn. Cool. 49ers extending Jake Tongas. He's a good backup, or not backup tight end. I think he's pretty good when sharing snaps with Kittle. So, yeah, good re-signing by the Niners. Bills signing Bradley Chubb, a 3-year, $43.5 million deal with $29 million guaranteed. That's a good signing there for the Bills. Yeah, that helps with the defense. You can never really back on a defensive hub, so yeah, good signing there for the Bills. Packers signing Javon Hargrave, 2 years, $23 million. Is he good? No idea. Let's see. I think he's going to replace Rashawn Gary. '49ers defense. This is in 2023, though. This was last year. Damn. His son was excited about that. Can't really tell how good he is, so it's gonna be another one of those situations where we're just gonna have to see what happens on game day. Giants re-signing Evan Neal. Lyman, good, I guess. Oh my gosh, dude, this one pissed me off. 49ers, Cowboys, first of all, trading Oso Odigizua to the Niners for a 2026 third. With how good Odigizua kind of played last year, especially during that Eagles game, I would have at least asked for a second or something, not a third. It is what it is, but still, damn, dude. And the Cowboys just lost a really good guy on the D-line. They got Rashawn Gary, but it's, I don't know, I feel like, yeah, I know. I still feel like their D-line will still be kind of good. Kenny Clark, Rashawn Gary, Clowney. Those are three good players. I think Osa Odigizua, though, would have made that D-line really badass, but damn, dude. I mean, at least we got another third-round pick, but I don't know. Yeah. Actually, we just traded for, oh, by the way, Seals. Traded Solomon Thomas for a 7th, so we also swapped 7th-round picks as well, so yeah. Was he good? I don't know. I didn't really see too much of him, but with how bad the Cowboys defense was, I wouldn't really be trading all of these guys away. So unless they're gonna draft all defense in the draft, then yeah, sure, fine. I'm okay with that. But right now, I don't know how to feel about it. Commanders are signing Charles Omenihu, 1 year, $7 million. Bengals are signing Jonathan Allen. That's not bad. I think that's a good signing. Worth a max of $28 million worth of incentives. All right. Commanders signing Rashawn White. Oh, wait. Okay, we're already to today. Damn. Okay, this is today's. So we're almost done with the stream. Rashawn White. Commanders signing Rashawn White. Good pickup there. I think Rashawn White's useful. Who is the Commanders running back, though? Oh, Krosky Marriott, but was he that good to really warrant RB1? I don't know. I think Rashawn White fits that bill. 49ers signing Dre Greenlaw, 1 year, $7.5 million. I think he was already with the Niners. Him just going back helps the defense more and just, yeah, more reunion stuff. Cool, I guess. I wanted him. Seahawks signing Emmanuel Wilson, 1 year deal, $2 million. That's not even bad. Wow. That's pretty cool. Emmanuel Wilson from the Packers. And now our last one. Oh! I forgot about this one. Kyler Murray. 1 year contract. 1 year contract. I mean, how much was the contract for? I know Vikings fans are not happy because they have J.J. McCarthy and Kyler Murray, but yeah, it's a 1 year deal. That's crazy. Just did him dirty. That's crazy. All the short jokes. Oh my gosh! Chill! I wouldn't even, okay, there's a guy who said this like 12 days ago. I wouldn't be mad in Kyler Murray in a Vikings uniform. Yo, all of you chill, bro. It's not that funny. Yeah, honestly, the Vikings QB room. I mean, it's a smart decision. It saves them a lot of money and all that, but I don't know. Our last one. Okay, we have 3 more. Bills are signing C.J. Gardner-Johnson. CJ's been very, very useful. I don't know why people don't talk him a lot. I think he's very useful to the defense, to any defense. So, good signing for the Bills, and the Bills are upgrading on defense more as well. Pretty cool. Bro, are the Bears giving everybody away? Gosh! Briscoe going to the Steelers 1 year, $5.5 million. Damn, they're losing a lot. I mean, I can only imagine they're going to draft a lot of defense now because they're trying to clear cap space, but damn. All right. Briscoe's really good too. Every defensive guy that the Bears have traded or let go of, they're all really good. That's crazy. Dolphins signing Tutu Atwell on 1 year deal. I would say he was pretty decent with the Rams, so yeah, not too bad. So yeah, and that's it, everybody. We've reached the end. We've reached the end of the bookmarks. I promised you. So those are my free agency reactions. We went a little bit over than I was targeting, like just a 1 hour live stream covering this. Now, should I play BBR with Aituro? Or nah? Nah, I don't want to make another bet before tomorrow, so yeah. Well, that'll do it for this stream, everybody. Thank you for watching. Have a good night. Goodbye.